Welcome back to episode 39 of Hogwarts Legacy. We've been doing some more side quests. There's this guy here. So let's see what
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started it was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's...
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in it. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The Moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
My apologies, no.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
That's that it?
Go on then, pretend you don't see her.
It's still there, isn't it? Okay. Alright, let's
Hogsmeade, here I come. Incendio!
oh,
Glad you came.
no. Let's talk to friend.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and
Not
I'll
quite
refrain
guilty.
from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help, and you could retrieve something of mine in the process.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep...
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been
Okay.
an ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately...
Yep. Yeah.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might... You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Okay. So where's that? Poof. Ah yes, that's fine.
Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Ah, this one.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually,
Oh, dear Serona, a gem.
she thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your...
And she's correct. My darling Aiden
but
used
was
to
that?
collect hawk.
I'm sorry for your loss, Miss...
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk clumps for me.
Believe it or not,
Oh,
I have some
corrupt
with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling...
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Serona said she lived with you.
Goodness. Well, she was all... I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friend... Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden.
Thank you, Mrs.
Thank you.
Okay. Is that in the opposite direction? Okay, I'm just gonna do this bit right there.
This place has seen better days.
What is Ashfinder? Oh, Ashfinder is the bad guy.
I heard, come here, corrupt my
Accio! Cabalso! Glacius! Defendo! Confringo!
They want to buy off! You will fall!
Descendo!
Oh, that's only blowing up ones. I like these ones. Oh, it's already active.
Confringo!
I don't know what I mean. That's
Zeion
easy.
himself would be proud.
We should have to watch the animation every time. Oh, well, it's just not that long. It's long enough to get cancer. Okay. And,
Defendo! Confringo! Depulso! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Depulso!
Ay, ay.
Revelio!
Someone was enjoying some fly out here, weren't they? Suspicious.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Let's do this.
Revelio!
Wait, is there a camp I haven't destroyed yet? Ah.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Why would you drop it off in here? There's a mountain of blood and
The
guts.
hall comes to
outside.
Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find. Better have a
Yes,
look
I
around.
know game.
See about the Hall Clump's handbox of letters. That's all the Hall Clumps for now.
Yes.
Mrs. Sprottle should be
Shut
pleased.
up. Where are you going? I've been in this cave before.
Revelio.
Oh, that's it. I have. Oh, a troll. Let it out before. That's what I wanted to do.
Confringo.
I think that's bad.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay, so again, why would you drop it off at this price? Damn, man. That's probably quite epic to go through this. Do it while doing the quest. Oh well. There's where to fight the troll, which
Either I'll have
has-
to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Oh, that didn't work.
Confringo. Defender. Descendo. Confringo.
What? Why did I jump? Seriously?
Defender.
That was...
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Protego. Defender.
God damn it, I pressed the wrong button again.
Confringo.
Yeah.
Protego. Defender. Descendo. Glacier.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Confringo. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo.
I'm trying to remember which ones they come up with. It's too silent.
Expelliarmus. Depulso. Incendio. Defender.
Oh. Why does it count as a
Rest
troll
easy,
this
my
time?
large friend.
Too many times I haven't counted them. So the troll respawned from last time. That's not right.
Revelio.
Don't think I need to go that way now, because I think I did that last time. So that's unnecessary as well. Oh, I did it. Huh? No, 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 no. No! I didn't. Ah! I didn't even hold a button. Fucking hell. See, that's what you're supposed to do. Hold it. I didn't even hold it. I thought I had to pick up an item. God.
Better have a look around. See if I can find that box of letters.
Oh, don't tell me it's gonna let me fight a troll again. You better not.
Whoa.
Fine.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Well, it's dead, so that dialogue is a bit pointless, isn't it? Try to pick up these things. Okay. Are different people. Basically, super well loved person. I mean, you're making out to be a bit flawless, which is a bit awkward. You should probably put some flaws in here and then. But
I think I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
You got to the end of a thing with trolling it. And then just dropped it there at the exit. Okay. The logic. That's what it is.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Yeah. Give yourself some more dialogue options. Oh, texture a bit weird there. And have I actually...
Revelio.
Yeah.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld post.
Oh, thank you.
I wondered about some of the letters.
Of course. It appears most of the letter.
One of the letters meant...
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when you... I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for...
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabel.
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. Especially when it comes to young people. We believe... To borrow a phrase from Mirabel, it's a joy to see anyone blossom.
Mm-hmm.
I spotted a letter from you.
We do. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest, and not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth... well, got me through...
I'm glad I could be a...
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. And for returning this box of letters.
Cake shit. Some of the rewards are just... I like the idea behind, as decorations rewards, but needs to be some more like tangible ones, like, like upgrades and stuff.
Revelio.
Is it? I'm assuming that's a far quest up there. I don't know what its last one is. Oh, I've got all the keys. Ah. Interesting. Have I done that? Why is it still... Hey, what? Being stupid.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a connive. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with.
Well, so you put on
I'll show
revenge.
him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury, but no one would suspect a
Why do you need Mr. Law?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I'm killing two
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex...
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plant. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short...
What else is in Mr. Lawley?
All of Lawley's herbology. Fill your pockets.
I'll get the venomous...
Marvelous. Take as many herbology supplies.
I wasn't
Remember,
going to do
just
this, but I don't want to miss out on completion of his appearance.
It's tentacular.
I don't know.
Seems I need to find... This must be it. Revelio.
I don't want to miss out on...
This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio.
Okay, I can't pick it up somewhere.
Revelio.
Where do I need to go? I got that.
Revelio.
Incredibly poorly returned.
Where is that venomous tentacula? Revelio.
Why would it be giant spiders in
Defender. Protego.
Okay, it's a bit terrible. Lots of it stuff.
Confringo.
Oh, sorry.
Descendo. Stupefy. Defendo. Confringo.
What's going on?
Repulsor. So many spiders. It's a
Why?
wonder they haven't taken over the whole house.
Why am I not getting warnings?
Protego. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
What the hell? I can't think. There's some weird issues with control there.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
Don't know what I just triggered.
Revelio. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Revelio.
There's no camera system, I don't mind doing this.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine from a...
Hello, Mr. Barnes.
Wish I could see... Well done. I'll...
It wasn't as easy to come by as I...
Only fair, I suppose. Here's a little something for your next trip. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Ooh, Dragonite and Gorgeous. 100 gold, wow. So I could get loads of money potentially by just asking people for money, but I'll normally bother. Go with him, why not?
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
I've got that. Yeah, now I do.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to
Yes,
stop
yes,
by
yes,
whenever you're
yes.
about.
Okay. There you go. There's still some more field guide pages. Look at coming. 8 of them. Yeah. Let's quickly do this. I want to see what's inside this chest. And
Revelio. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
let's look.
Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
Completely over my head in that one. Wait, I'll still make inventory. Okay. Was it a cloak? That's not right. Oh yeah. So I believe ooh. Very swish. Interesting. Oh, wow. What? I might stick with that one. That's what I want. I like the armor on him. That's a bit more better. Let's think of those ones. Oh, no. No, those ones dark art delicals. Love those. I wish I could save my preference to how the
Off
console
on another adventure, are we?
So. Different miles.
Revelio.
To you, I Jesus call this.
This feels like there should be something there.
Revelio.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and...
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after. He was willingly going to rot away in that...
Any other person at...
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke. Ugh, it's clear you...
It was nothing...
So am I. Seeing him again. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now when...
Almost feels like
Revelio.
dialogue I was supposed to have. Then midnight. Chest beneath me. How do I get lower?
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
That young'un's now a teacher herself.
Revelio.
Wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
You didn't save him, I saved him.
dams. Phew. One of them deserves more than a day.
So the chest beneath here. How do I get to that?
Revelio.
1,000 below.
What are you up to now?
This will blow staircase. No, just upwards one.
Revelio.
There's one down here as well. This again.
Revelio.
Chest. How do you get to this chest here? There's a drive at the wall. Why am I not being here?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Wait, how do I miss this? Oh jeez, I've got a million stuff. Interesting.
Revelio.
Okay. Why there was a lock that I missed. I've done this puzzle before. That's the Quidditch sport room. Sport class? This feels like it should be something. Any humour something.
Revelio.
On here a bit.
Aloha Mora.
Well, that's definitely where one of them is. Don't mind me.
Professor, do you...
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard...
I did. The Toyohashite. They practice near the Mahuto tournament play.
I take it you're a fan.
Fair. And I would.
If you were that...
I was excellent.
Okay, well.
My ability. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. She was breathtaking. She was... But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she...
What is Felix Felicis? A potion?
Also known as liquid luck.
Oh yeah, that one.
I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. When I confronted her afterwards, she...
But it wasn't your fault.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not. I burned my broom in disgust.
What happened to Asuka?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her. Tell them what...
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hand.
Thank you, Professor.
That's a quite important lesson, yeah.
Revelio.
Not taking someone else's fate into your hands. Still missing his blue chest, wherever it may be. Coming at the wall.
Revelio.
Anyway, I've dragged this on for far too long. So, we'll probably continue the main quest the next episode. So, till then, have a good day.